Dashi is not just a soup. It is a culture that honors time, nature, and quiet craftsmanship. I'm Dr. Bonito, enriching your table with the power of umami. When you hear the word dashi, you probably imagine it was something that has always been part of the Japanese table. But here's the truth. The culture of making dashi from Katsuobushi, it as we know it today, began in the Edo period. That's only about 400 years ago. So, how did Japanese people season their food before that? And how did the culture of dashi come to life? Let's find out. The predecessor of dashi, katsuo no irori. If we go back about 1000 years to the Nara period, we find records in Japan's ancient legal code, the Taifo Ritsuyo, showing processed bonito being offered as a tribute. Names like Katao, Katsuo no irori, Niigata Katsuo appear in historical texts. This Katsuo no irori may sound like dashi, but in reality, it was used as a seasoning. Bonito was crushed and boiled, and the liquid was mixed with salt, miso, or vinegar. So, rather than extracting umami in the broth, it was used more like a flavoring sauce added directly to food. A time before dashi existed, in Heian period literature such as the Tale of Tamatsukuri and the Kamakura period cookbooks like Chujiruiki, we do find records of dishes using bonito and other fish. But the concept of making dashi still does not appear. At that time, katsuo no irori was described as a substitute for dried chicken or salmon flakes. It was not used as a standalone broth for extracting umami, and there is a reason for that. Back then, bonito was simply sun-dried. Compared to modern katsuobushi, it was softer, smaller, and far less aromatic. It oxidized easily and couldn't retain umami, so people had to soak it in sake to draw out the flavor. True dashi existed at this time. The true turning point came in the medieval period. A new technique was developed. Why smoking and drying bonito over fire. With this method, the surface became charred and aromatic, while the inside stayed tender and sealed with umami. Fish odor was suppressed and preservation improved dramatically. Katsuobushi was born. At first, Katsuobushi was not yet rock hard like it is today. It was still soft enough to shave with a knife, then added directly to hot water with noodles to enhance flavor. And this is where the shift began, from seasoning to a true dashi culture. The birth and spread of dashi. In 1489, the culinary text Shijoryu Hochosho mentions hanakatsuo. In 1540, another text in Hochomonsho records that hanakatsuo was placed on top of the ozoni. And in a document from the same era, Obusado no Kikigaki, we find this description. Shave bonito, place it in a bag, simmer it, and stirring it. This is exactly how we still make dashi today. From this, we can conclude that modern dashi was born sometime between the late Muromachi period and the early Edo period. The encounter with kombu, the compilation of washoku. Interestingly, kombu was used as dashi even earlier than katsuobushi. In the Muromachi period text, Taking Orai, the term uga kombu appears. The kombu from Uga was considered the finest quality. Then, as Katsuobushi's smoking techniques advanced, people discovered what happened when kombu and Katsuobushi were used together. The result was something extraordinary. This is rare wasedashi. The golden balance that supports all of Japanese cuisine was born. And then came the Edo period. Smoking, fermentation, and mold aging techniques evolved even further, transforming Katsuobushi into the hardest and most aromatic food in the world. Inside a single bowl of dashi exists over 1,000 years of Japanese wisdom and refinement. Dashi is not just soup. It is a culture that honors time, nature, and quiet craftsmanship.